Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Randy Sweevel and you're at Sweevel Garage. Today, the shop is empty besides my own vehicles and it's Friday. This never happens. I literally have nothing to do today. I knocked out all the jobs, which is super rare, but it is what it is. And I called my buddy Troy up and he said he's down. We're gonna start putting the floor in the 72. This car, I've been wanting to start it forever. I've ordered parts. I have a quarter panel, inner quarter panels, floors, pretty much everything for under the hood, all new sheet metal. It's all numbers matching, so we're gonna be like a purist and go all back to stock. And it's a 302 2-barrel C4, so it would be my biggest turd out of my whole collection, but I don't care. And I'm pretty excited, but as you can see, we're not gonna work in the corner with no area, so we're gonna put the 82 underneath the pace car and the 81 under the Slowbra, and then move that in the center. So that's what we're gonna do now. Troy's on his way, and then we're gonna get to cutting this floor. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys the floor and the current state of the car right now before we start, because it's gonna get tore all down. I think we gotta take the doors off and everything to get the flooring, because I bought a one piece. I don't want no seams. So we're gonna go through that and then we're gonna get started. All right guys, here's the car. It is mainly original. It was parked in 1990. It's 52,000 original miles, but it's pretty rusty. I have that piece brand new, that piece brand new, this piece new, this piece new, this piece new. We'll probably replace down there. The worst part is back in there is rusty. Can't see it, it's not lit up. Oh, you can see it a little. So that's got, this whole cowl's got to get cut out. Floor, I mean, compared to most I see like this, they're not really bad, but they're bad. Rockers are good. Doors are fairly good. I'm just gonna sandblast the bottoms. Probably the whole door, but doors aren't bad. The gaps are awesome. The car is actually not that bad of a car. It just sat, wasn't stored proper. So we're just gonna get her back to how she was. And I love how it's a 72 with the big hockey stripe. I don't like the 73s. I also like the 72s because the orange lights in the grille are horizontal and not vertical. I have a 73 big block at my dad's and I just don't like, and they made way more of them. Fog lights somebody added, I don't know when, probably in the 70s. Those are coming off. But anyways, that kind of sums it up. It also needs a trunk floor. And if you are a fan of this body style, maybe you can answer this question. All the tires are flat, so it's not sitting level. But as you can see, that back panel sits crooked, like really crooked. So I don't know what's going on there. As you can see, that is what I'm talking about. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's like a speaker grill holder thing, but it just looks really off to me. So maybe you guys can tell me what that's about. 82, we're gonna move that. It runs, but kind of hard to sit in. That's gonna get floors next. I actually hit up a local guy, local buddy, Colin. He might do floors in that because I have too many projects. So he might take that down the road and do floors if he has time. Slowbra, we got the interior mounted. We're making a video on this, but this is kind of going slow under the hood. It's coming together. Pace car, still waiting on the rack. The rack in this is actually out of that, so it looks like crap. My buddy Dan's slacking. Once that comes, we're going to put the exhaust on at the same time. High school car, that's probably just going to go last. I don't know yet, but I did decide we're going to paint the high school color dark shadow gray. And then a video I'm working on now that will probably come out before the Mach 1 video. We're building the boss motor for this. The piston came in, or the piston ring, so the short blocks together. I got the head gaskets. They came today, so we're gonna get the heads on. So we'll pretty much have a long block by the end of the day. So that video will probably be out before this Mach 1 one. But just a little overview. That's where we're at. I'm gonna start moving these cars to get this kind of where we need it. So here we go. Couldn't push it myself. Hit the drain hole, but look what I rigged up. We're driving it, that's my seat. Had to put boards there for the floor. She's a little crusty. Door is not shut at all. You gotta like pick it up. So a couple years from now, when you see this at a car show, just remember it in this state. We're gonna try to get it started now, and now I'm just gonna drive it. There it is. Now we'll just clean up the edges and on the frame supports, get it out. Well guys, calling it a day this Friday. Got most of it cleaned up. Used the air hammer and grinded it. We're gonna have to patch a little bit on the wheel wells. I have new wheel wells, but I don't think they're bad enough to change them. We're just gonna patch little holes in the front instead of putting new ones in. We actually are ordering this piece new and the trunk, so the whole floor in this will be new. So that's kind of why we stopped. And then also we're gonna have to patch in some of the floor up there. I don't wanna do a whole firewall, so we're just gonna do patchwork, but there is small holes there. And then I also ordered these new, so, and the cross member. So a lot of stuff's going new in this, but when you're this deep, you might as well do it right the first time. These are pretty solid, but they are rusty. But it's pretty thick steel. But like I said, we're going this far, we might as well. So here's the floor we cut out. Pretty crusty. There's a new one. And we didn't take the doors off yet. We might have to later. We are gonna pull the dash and stuff to start seeing what we gotta replace in this cowl panel like I told you earlier. See the rust? So we're gonna pull the dash because I think we need the dash out anyway to get this floor to fit. And then we're gonna start doing the patchwork on the front. That's where we're at today. And gaps still line up perfect. We didn't brace the car at all. We were told we didn't have to, and they were right. So pretty good day. If I plan on doing it earlier, brought the right tools out here, we probably could have got the floor in if we didn't have to order anything else. So it is a pretty easy job if the interior and stuff's already stripped like mine was. But anyways, there's where we're at now. Once parts come in, we'll get back to her.